Yeah, I just saw that yellow jacket pull some kind of little pest insect off of one of my broccoli plants, and now he's munching on it. Good times. Yeah, he's doing his job. He's eating it right now, whatever it was. Yeah. I often see yellow jackets and hoverflies hanging around my broccoli and scooping up little insects, and they're hanging right around these holes in the leaves. They like go right up and inspect each hole and then go on to the next one and pause, and sometimes they land, and then every once in a while they grab something and run off. And I strongly suspect that this is why my broccoli is in such good shape compared to a lot of people's, because I don't use pesticides, and basically and I also don't fertilize, and I also don't water them. All of the water that these broccoli plants have is coming from the ground. Hey, Angus! And we are going to have one of these for our salad today. That's how big it is. It's like half of my hand. Almost half. Good times. But I see people videoing their broccoli all the time, and they have like 10 times as many holes. So I suspect that the combination of not fertilizing and not watering and allowing the plant to, and of course mulching, and then allowing the plant to pull the water that it needs up out of the ground, that combination has made these broccoli much more disease and pest resistant than your average broccoli. Unfortunately, the broccoli is shading out one of our strawberry plants down there. Hopefully it'll survive. So, and you know what happens? Basically, in order to make fertilizer, a large part of the fertilizer is dissolving rock with nitric acid, I believe it is, and then they basically and that dissolved rock also has a lot of salts in it. And look what happens to us when we eat a lot of salt. We get all bloated, right? Well, when the plants take up that salt, it basically causes it to bloat just like we would. Ah. Nope, that's a honeybee, not a yellow jacket. Oh well. But anyway, we basically bloat, and then that makes the leaves a lot more tasty to critters. And basically watering these plants, like if any water gets on the leaves, it promotes rot and mildew and all kinds of fungus infections. And so I don't do that, and I just allow the water that is under the ground to sort of wick its way up, and I cover the whole area with a layer of mulch to prevent it from evaporating. And let's do another test. It's been a while since we've seen some rain. I can feel some coolness, and the ground is most definitely damp. I mean, it's not wet, but it is definitely not dry. So they are getting their moisture. And notice how the leaves are curling a little bit. That's because the uptake of water is too slow for the evaporation caused by the sun. So the leaves kind of curl in an effort to conserve water. So then, but then overnight, it continues to wick up, and the leaves pop back straight toward the, shortly after dusk, really. So, good times. The natural pest controls are functioning very well. Mother Nature is, if there was such an entity, is looking out for my broccoli. So, good times.